So after that door opened and he walk in, and for all y'all men out there that be hating on us black women, talking about y'all wigs, not doing anything. You know, so he wasn't trying to swindle me out of no money or whatever. He was trying to swindle me out of something else. That's where his mind was.
It's the end of the week.
Me trying. What's up, what's up, what's up? No, that's not mine. That's my personality, that's how I am, but I heard somebody else, they do theirs like that, another vlogger, so that means I can't have that welcome. But hey y'all, what's going on? Good morning. It's Saturday morning. Well, it's almost Saturday afternoon, and I'm out and about with Miss Alyssa in the back, and we're just running some errands. I gotta pick up my medicine from ooh, we rocking. I gotta pick up my medicine from Walmart. I got a bunch of other little stuff to do, but I know y'all ain't seen me like this in a very long time. I'm trying to think, have y'all ever seen me? Yeah, y'all did, because I had a birthday thing. But yeah, like, I have officially made it back. And when I say back, I've made it back to waist length. Can you believe that? Oh my gosh, Team Natural. And for all y'all men out there that be hating on us black women, talking about y'all wigs, and they don't want a woman with wigs and weave and all of that. First of all, boo-boo, most of us, if not all of us black women, have a head full of long, healthy, natural hair up under our wigs. Period. So instead of hating, look at it as us taking care of our hair, because wigs ain't nothing but a protective style, and they're cute. Plus, most of us, if you're a content creator, you're getting paid to wear them anyway, so might as well, I mean, you know, why not? But anyway, yeah, so I'm waist length. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all the hair. First of all, I got a rude awakening too, though, because though I'm waist length, I need my ends clipped. It's always something. What are you doing? What are you doing, sir? Yeah, my sister that does hair, you know, she saw my hair last night and she was like, yeah, I could take about 2 inches off. I'm like, no, why? I said, so you mean to tell me, so technically I'm really not waist length? Because I need my ends clipped. But whatever, I'm gonna get them clipped. My guy, my sister lives in St. Louis, so I can't get to her, and my guy that I was using, he left. So, and I don't know where he went, and ooh, wait a minute, y'all, I don't know where he went, and you know they be hating, they don't be want to tell you where people go and all that. I just know his name was Nathan. That's all I know. Black guy. But I'm gonna find something though. So I think I'm gonna go get at some point today, I'm gonna go get my toes did, because when I went to go get my nails done, I didn't have time to get my toes. So I think I'll do that today. And then Alyssa is supposed to, y'all see I can't even finish, she jumping all of it. Can I get my nails? Can I get my, you could get your nails done, but remember I was supposed to do your nails. I got that whole gel kit. It looks like a professional gel kit, y'all, at home, and I was supposed to, remember I was supposed to polish your nails and stuff with that. So yeah, so we might do that tonight if you want. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I just know. Well, Alyssa, you want to go to the nail place? Oh, okay. You don't want to wait till tonight. Yeah, but my money say wait though, because why am I paying for you to get your nails and toes did, gel nails and toes and all that stuff, when we got that at home, and you were supposed to be my experiment. Remember? That's what you. It's funny. You were supposed to be my experiment, but now you're telling me no, you don't want to. Just spend my money. You get your toes and nails done and forget about the experiment because you don't want to wait a couple of hours. Okay. Anyway, y'all. So I'll probably pick you guys back up then, because I'm sure y'all don't want to go on these boring errands with me. So I'll see you guys when we talk about something else. Stay. Just stay for a little while. It's yours and mine. Oh yeah. I trust on the line, yeah. I ask what you say. The lies they say. Never trust us, cause the truth is, baby, I'm still with you. You're my boo, yeah. Girl, what's up? What about looking back up? Tell them all to come back up. Ooh, what about me? What about you? What about love? What about trust?
What I'm saying, you gave me the kiss of life. Kiss of life. Yeah, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Gave me the kiss of life. Kiss of life. Yeah, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're living so life. Yeah, you're living so life. Yeah, kiss of my life. What? The lizards so nice, yeah. The kiss of my life, yeah,
Stay free.
Anything you wanna do, I am gonna try to. Boy, my body's desperate for you. Pleasure is a destination, you can buy my skin, get you to you. Anticipation of what she wants. I'm so happy that I'm a lucky one. So long I waited, but it's never too late for love. It feels so right, baby, that it can't be wrong. Where I am with, baby, you make me strong. I'm down with you, and whatever you want to do, it's all up to you, because anything you wanna try to, I'm gonna try. It's alright, my body's just.
What's up, y'all? It's been a few days. I've had so much going on, man. Like, I've been so busy. I haven't even picked the camera up at all, but it's Friday night. I guess you could call it, well, Valentine's Day weekend, and y'all know I worked earlier, and I just feel like I want to go out, grab a drink. No, I'm not a drinker, but you know, I just want to do something different, you know, for a change. This is what I got on, this cute little crop top I bought a while ago. This cute little crop top, it rouges on the side and it ties, but it keeps coming down. It's a little annoying because it ties around the wrist too. Well, it's bows on the wrist and they keep coming undone, but I got these little peekaboo pants. I wasn't sure if this washer jean went with this color blue, but my sister was like, yeah, that goes. So I went on, kept it on, got on my little black bra because y'all know I don't feel comfortable not wearing bras. So it's either I was gonna wear nude or black. And I figured wear black and then throw on the thigh highs to like offset it since it wanna keep showing. So we're gonna try that out. So nothing major, just something that I'm just throwing on, you know, so that I could go and be cute. That's all. That's really all we doing. Don't even know where I'm going yet. We just gonna pull up and insert ourselves in. I hope it's not crazy packed because y'all know it's Valentine's Day. Everybody out with their boos and they side pieces. Yeah, for those of you, I did a poll on Instagram and I asked who was gonna be out with a side piece, and it was jumping up and down. First 45% people said that they was gonna be with a side piece, and then it changed to like 35%. So, and it actually shows you the people who are saying they're gonna be with a side piece. So I thought that was so hilarious. Y'all silly. But yeah, we just stepping out, we just being cute. That's all. I wanted to put on a dress, but I didn't feel like digging through. I got a lot going on. I also forgot to tell you guys that your girl is moving. Yes, I'm moving. So some of you guys know that I moved here to Houston just to help take care of my nieces. After my sister passed, she was fighting pancreatic cancer. So I had moved here just to help out with them. However, the plan was not to stay here forever. So now I am moving out, and I'm moving out like next week. So that should be a lot of fun content to grab. I'm really excited about the home decor side of it, because that means now my vlog can take a direction into the home decor, because when I was in my other places, I never vlogged. As nice as they were, I never vlogged. I was not in that mindset. Y'all know I was a news reporter, so my stuff getting unfocused. Yeah, y'all know I was a news reporter, so working a busy day in news and then coming home and trying to vlog, that was a little bit of a lot, because that's all we do. We're on deadline, we're running around all day getting interviews, shooting stories, and then we're rushing back to the newsroom to get that edited, and we're writing, we're editing. It was just a lot. I know one reporter that's juggling it both, but I think it might be easy for her to do both just because she's a morning reporter. Morning reporters don't have to prepare packages, they just have to do their research and go live, pretty much. So maybe that's how it's easier for her, but for me, being like, my stories would run in like the 5 and the 6, and that was doing too much, honey. Editing, running, doing all that, and then coming home every Friday evening, I just felt like, ooh, I need a break. I kicked back, had some wine with the reporters, like that was my life. Anyway, I don't even know how we just went left field all the way over there. But oh yeah, because the apartments, yeah, so I didn't get to vlog and show my place, any of the spots where I've lived, really, because I was not vlogging then. So now you guys get to come along with me, and this new place reminds me of my last place, only it's a little bigger than my last place. But it puts me in a mind of it. It's brand new, you know. We love brand new luxury apartments. But that's what I'm doing. I also told you guys that I was trying to buy a home, and that's still on. But I'm looking at it more as an investment property. So in the meantime, we're still saving up for the investment property. It's just that I'm just gonna be in an apartment. But I'm excited about it. I'm doing everything over. I don't want the same furniture. I will be taking my sofa, my sectional with me, because when I do the Airbnb and get into all that other stuff, I know that I'll probably want that there. And then plus I have not found the sofa that I'm looking for. So I might as well keep it. I'm gonna swap out the pillow covers for now to make it, freshen it up, you know, like make it look, at least look like it's brand new, until I can find the sofa I want. But the goal is to try to stall and hold on to it so I can throw it over into my property and all that stuff. So yeah, but for the most part, like the whole style, I've always decorated more on the neutral side. And if I used colors, it was like lighter colors. So I think now I've always had like off-white, golds, and then I think my last, was it the last place or the place before last, I had like a splash of orange or burnt orange. I don't know. I don't even know why I did that, because now I'm like, I wouldn't do that today. That was like, not even the last apartment, that was the one before that one. But I'm just doing all golds and off-whites and maybe mix in a little bit of like browns. That's always my go-to. That's what I like. My sofa is like that linen fabric, and I looked my sofa up and it's still on the market and very expensive. I'm like, why is this sofa? I got that sofa like a good a good 4 or 5 years ago. So the fact that it's still there is hilarious to me. So but yeah, I don't want it, but I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna show y'all how I'm gonna remix it. But yeah, let me go ahead and get out the dough so I can get my...
In a quarter mile, turn left onto I-10 Frontage Road East.
You bitches be nagging the kid. Fuck it, it is what it is. If you get hit, you get hit. I don't forget or forgive. Told myself never again. I don't let nobody in. Super just showed out again. And we just keep serving and serving again and again and again and again. I'm really game moving redless. I'm Harlem shaking through the pressure. I'm Michael Diddy on my next shit. I'm Michael Fitch in on Wednesday. I'm not here for no pretend shit. Just walk in with a girl that's making triple what I'm making, what an entrance. That's when you know it's a body. Zone since they know it's a body. Kirkwood they know it's a body. No Mexico know it's a body. Scooter in here with the zombies. Gucci get out, that's a problem. I might take Quentin and Follies. You hate your life, just be honest. I got the digital dash. She want a picture with all of my niggas that just made the visual last. But she too embarrassed to ask. I got my foot on the neck and my foot on the gas. You remind me of a quarterback, your shit is all in the past. That's going booming, they got it on smash. And I got the.
Y'all, when I say it was all kinds of side chicks, y'all know what I say. I say men, they be trying to get their side chicks out the way so they won't have to so it could be like, oh yeah, boo, we celebrated Valentine's Day, but really when Valentine's Day come, they ain't gonna be nowhere to be found. Why? Because they're gonna be with their main chick, wife, or whatever the heck it is. That's just what it be. So I saw a lot of that. Don't ask me how I know though. I'm just being silly. But anyway, about to make my way back home. And I'm gonna talk to y'all when I get there. I think I'm gonna talk to y'all tonight. If I don't talk to y'all tonight, I'm gonna talk to y'all tomorrow. Am I going the right way?
2 hours later.
Hey y'all, we back. I'm back home. Nice and relaxed. I wanted to talk to you guys about, you know, have a little girl chat and stuff. You know, it's Valentine's Day, so I feel like this is the time, you know, we always talk about relationships. We always talk about stuff to do with relationships and things like that. So I wanted to talk about, which was funny because my girl Addicted to Rock, go follow her if you have not connected with her already. She was talking about looks and does looks matter? I'm trying to think what exactly. Yeah, she was talking about does looks matter. It's late, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm sitting up here trying to talk to y'all. But anyway, she was talking about looks, you know, I guess, is it okay to focus on looks or personality or whatever? So I was already gonna be touching on this because I'm kind of tired of hearing people say, oh, looks don't matter. And it seemed like it's always a married person with a decent looking husband that they're attracted to that's always saying, oh, looks don't matter. And, you know, maybe you should, no. And it's gonna sound real shallow and I don't care. If I'm not attracted to you, physically attracted to you, I'm not gonna be open to even hearing what you have to say. I'm not. I'm just being real with you. I'm not. So, but here's where they get it twisted. So, and I started talking about this in my last vlog and got distracted and then forgot totally what we were talking about until I started editing. I was like, oh, that's what I was talking about. But here's the thing, looks are subjective. So that means that who I think the finest man is in the world, you may not think he's the finest man. You know, everybody is attracted to different things, physically and mentally and emotionally. So with that being said, when they say, oh no, oh y'all care about looks and all, no, never in my life have I ever just cared about looks. I just want to, I feel like when you're praying for a husband and you're talking to God and you're being specific, it's nothing wrong with praying for a husband down to the specifics of I want to be attracted to him physically. There's nothing wrong with that. So stop letting people tell y'all, oh, you look at looks or you're shallow and y'all care about looks too much. You just want to be attracted to that guy. Now, the looks get you through the door, you know, so now you in there like, okay, he in there, he cute, he fine, he fine. So after that door open and he walk in, then we have to look at, who is this man? How is he? How does he act? Does he have a relationship with God? What is the vibe he's bringing? What does he want? Are we on the same page at the same timing? Are we both wanting the same things? It starts to get deep once we get past the looks. So of course, you know, nobody, I would hope and pray that nobody is going around just looking at looks, but I know that some people are. But another thing that's important is, is he really interested in you? You know, does he pick up the phone and call you? Like there's several things that can show if somebody is worth your time. So I disagree with that. I'm not, I don't, y'all can't pull me with that one. Looks are subjective. You know who you're attracted to. You know that's the first thing that's gonna bring you, God knows that that's the first thing that's gonna bring you to a person. Well, I ain't gonna say for everybody, but I'm just saying God knows, he knows his children. And you knowing me, Lord, you know how I am. Like to get their attention, make them be attractive, make them be cute. And so, you know, in my past though, all these cute dudes have come along, but then it just turns out it just was not meant to be. Why? Because I got to know them, their personalities, what they want, and you know, just where they were, and it was not in alignment with me. So it just naturally ended up not working out. Some people had some tricks under their sleeves or whatever, or some stuff I couldn't put my finger on. One guy, I never really figured out proof of what his thing was, but something was just rubbing me the wrong way, and he was fine. Athletically built. He wasn't like no buff dude, but he was still like cut like athletic. Yeah, he was fine. Anyway, I'm not the type that, oh, he cute. Like some people, they just want somebody that's cute because they want to have kids with them and that's all they care about. You know, that should not be your goal. That should not be your motivation. It should be that you're attracted to them and then you get to know them and you find out that they really are a great person inside. Another thing I want to talk about is this Tinder Swindler. The Tinder Swindler, that is on Netflix. It's about this man that was on Tinder, and he was conning women out of, he was swindling them out of money. And these ladies was taking out cash and all the above. And so now they're like raising money so that they could get some of their money back. And he's banned from all the apps now. They found out that in 2015 that he actually did go to jail for doing that. I believe it was over. He did it in another country or whatever. I don't know. But really, so rewind. I covered a news story actually on this man that was getting swindled. He was on a dating app. He worked at Walmart, and he was, I can't remember what app he was on, but come to find out it was 2 ladies that was swindling him out of his money, his check. And he was so upset. He was like, I just started working here at Walmart and they took my check. And it was so sad because I'm just like, who is sitting up? Who would sit up and do this? Like, just so weird. Yeah, but as I'm telling the story, writing the story, I remember thinking, what in you though would make you want to give? I don't see, like, taking it back to the Netflix series, what made them want to go? Like, some of them did not have the money, so they was going to the bank taking out loans for this man. They thought that he was this billionaire's son. That's the story that he told them, but apparently it was all a scam. So I'm just like, how? Now, I have my story about the Tinder Swindler. So whoever that is in the comments that told me to get back on a dating app, now you about to know why I don't want to get on the Tinder app. Because I was swindled. Not out of money, never that. It wasn't out of money, but I told you guys, I know it's a lot of new people since I did that video. That video was like over 2 years ago. But the guy, he sold this story of being single with no children and, you know, wanting to be married and all that, whatever, all the above. And then fast forward well after I was done, you know, associating with him, dating him or whatever, I found out that, yeah, he was engaged and he had a kid. So he lied about everything. And what had the nerve to be mad when I found out and blocked me, showed no remorse, didn't say, oh, I'm sorry, I know I was wrong or whatever. This is just a short of it, because y'all could go over to that old story and, well, I don't even know what I said in that story. I should do that story over, because if I was to tell a story today, I would put sound effects and everything and just but my story was actually a learning lesson for you guys. And I'm just saying that to say that, no, I would never. First of all, that dude turned out to be in a higher bracket. Like, he made a lot of money, you know, so he wasn't trying to swindle me out of no money or whatever. He was trying to swindle me out of something else. That's where his mind was. But and I think I saw him, did I see him 3 times? I might have seen him 3 or 4 times. He did not live here. He lived, at that time he lived in Oregon, because that's where his job was. He was in a sports field. And then from there he moved to LA or whatever. And I guess he just couldn't get me off his mind, because he was still texting me or whatever. And that's when I did more research and saw that because he had switched jobs, his bio was updated. And that's where I found all the information about him being engaged with a baby and all this stuff, whatever. So be careful out there. People will trick you in so many ways you can be tricked. And it's not your fault. It's not like, for me, I take full responsibility. And I hope those ladies on the Tinder Swindler, I hope they take full responsibility for not seeing the red flags that this is fake. You haven't even, these ladies, they actually never met the man at all. They had never met him, and they were giving him money. So I hope that they've learned from this, and that they'll never fall down this road again. Because I wish I would I'll never give a man some money. What I look like? How does the conversation even transition into give me some money? And these are like large amounts of money, not like, hey, can I hold $50? No, this was like 100,000, 200,000. Like, this was a lot of money. Back to my situation. It was a real learning lesson for me. And so I ended up getting off the app. To that person that was like, girl, get back on the app. Or actually, it was a couple of people that was like, you should get on the app. This lady was like, you should get back on a dating app, because she was getting married and she met her husband on there. And so what I have to say about that is to each his own. Some people get on there and they might find, you know, someone that's nice, that's really that has good intentions. But know this, the majority of the men that you meet on there is going to be fraud. Yeah, I said it. Yes, y'all are. Y'all fraud. So with that being said, yeah, you can get on there and you can find love, but it's gonna be fraud. Now I'm also learning that Tinder is the hookup app. Well, when I was on Tinder, I did not know that it was the hookup app. I did not know that. I looked at it like a dating app is a dating app. It seems like anybody could sign up. So what would make Tinder different from Hinge? What would make Hinge different from Christian Mingle? Like, what's the difference? Anybody could get on there and say anything and sign up. So I just looked at it like, okay, it's an app. So I'm now being told that, oh, that's a hookup app, and what was you doing on there, whatever. I got a lot of, after I did that story, a lot of people that I know were like, what was you doing on there in the first place? And I'm like, it's a dating app. I'm in Houston. I'm not from here. I don't know anybody. I thought, you know, maybe I can meet somebody, whatever. So you can find love with it. I'm just not your girl. I'm not getting back on there and looking for love and and I wasn't looking for love. I was looking for like friendship that could grow into something. You know, that's where I was in my life. And yeah, unfortunately, there's a lot of people that are going to say they're looking for the same thing, and they're not. They may already have that, or they may just not want that. So you have to watch those red flags, you know, when you do, if you decide to hop back on, or if you decide to be on the app. There's some key things that you can look at. Number one, if the guys, they give you like slots to where, I think you get like 4 or 5 uploads of photos. If anywhere in those photos the guy have a picture with his shirt off, that's a red flag, because that's saying, I'm on here, I'm looking for sex. That's what it's saying, is what it is. Of course, have phone conversations with them, but if you don't talk, if you text more than you talk on the phone, then there's a strong chance that there's something going on there. Or if you do talk to him, if you talk to him or FaceTime him, but he seems to never be at home, like he seems like he's in the car. And it's so funny because I didn't mention that in my Tinder video, but now that I think about it, dude was he would be driving home from work, and every time would be time to get ready to walk in, he would get off the phone. Only maybe like 2 times did he ever FaceTime me when he was at home. Other than that, he was like in a hotel, or because his job, he had to travel around and recruit football players. That was his job. So he was always staying in different hotels, depending on what time of year it was. I did notice, you know, I knew that, but yeah, I started to notice that, wait a minute. He seemed like he always getting off the phone when he arrives at home. I also noticed that he was always trying to fly me out. Yeah, flued out. I was flued out. He was trying to fly me out to meet him, but was not trying to fly me. Like I never came to his environment, like his home where he lives. That's a red flag. It's a red flag because he could be hiding something. If he's never like, okay, well, you can come here, or you could stay at my house, because clearly at that time he was making what, $500,000, or that's what they said. No, he said that's what he was making. Y'all know me, I gotta go and double check, and it did say that he was making somewhere around that amount. But then of course he transferred to the other job, which means he's making way more than that today. So of course with that kind of money, we know he got a house. He don't just got a house, he got probably a mansion or something. why aren't you inviting me to your house? Oh, well, I'm gonna fly you into my city and you can stay with me at my home. Red flag. Another red flag is when someone tells you something that you know that they did not tell you. Like, I will just use an example. That guy going on vacation, he never said he was going on vacation, but he went on vacation and he tried to make it like he told me he was going on vacation. That's a red flag, because I 100% know that you did not tell me that, but you're trying to talk me into, you're trying to tell me, you can't tell me that you told me something that I know that you did not tell me. So that's like a whole mental mind game, manipulation, twistation type. No, red flag, boo-boo. Wanting to discuss sex too quick, that would be a red flag. So with me and my situation, I let it be known that I ain't sleeping with you. So if that's in your mind, get that out your head. However, I'm learning that you probably should not, I don't know. I say you can say that. The issue is that now we've entered a different dating world. Lately, a lot of guys that show interest in me, they don't live where I live. So it's kind of like, and we can talk about this too, it's kind of like you're forced, and you should not never allow anyone to force you into a situation. But we come from the school of, we meet a guy, we may talk to him on the phone for however long, and then we go out on a date with him. You know, me, Dara, when I go out on a date, I'm going back home after the date. If we're not going to do like, if we're going to have dinner, and then if you want to go, we're going to do golf or something, I don't know, that's fine. But I've never went back to a guy's house. I've never let a guy back up in my house after a date. That's how dates are. That's how it's supposed to be. Well, today we live in a world where everything is, everybody's long distance and far away. Meet them on an app and everybody, oh, it doesn't matter, the distance doesn't matter, and all of that or whatever. But it's kind of like your getting to know is on the phone, you know, whether you're talking on the phone, FaceTiming. I say text don't count. Because I don't. Now, maybe for the 20-some-year-olds, maybe that's what they do. But getting to know somebody through text, you're not going to be able to ask all the questions that you would want to ask. And learn that you're just not. So we're in this world of you're going to have to go. If that guy seems very, it could be a great guy, but he just doesn't live where you are. You're going to have to be flued out, or however y'all work that out, because you got to meet them at some point. And with that being said, it's no longer I'll meet you there, or you're picking me up and I'm going back home, or I'm driving back home. It's no longer that. Now it's you're gonna have to spend a night with whoever that date is, because the date was out of town. So, you know, you could be, you know, pushed into situations that you don't want to be in, or you may want to be in them. You know, some people, if the vibe is right and you really like them, whatever, hey, to each his own, you grow and do what you do. But I'm just saying, with the Tinder Swindler, my situation, it wasn't going down. So yeah, something in me told me I needed to let him know that, oh, don't you think that's not what this is. No, not at all. Then I can recall on the date, he seemed like he was texting a lot. And so I'm like, I know he surely ain't nobody that thought he was getting anything, when it seems like you texting too much on your phone when you got a bad thing like me sitting across from you. I need all the attention. You shouldn't be texting on your phone and doing whatever while you're talking to me. Like that was a red flag, and that was a turn off. So yeah, so it's like, surely you didn't think. Now, so we ended up, I had to stay in the same room with that guy. So I told y'all I had on a Cardinals t-shirt with some stretch pants, and he was like, why you got that on? And I was like, because ain't nothing going down, that's why I got this on, you know, whatever. Just for the, like, entitled. I told y'all, men act very entitled today. And yeah, he was a little disappointed, but I don't know why, because he was warned. I guess he didn't think I was a woman of my word, and he got to see that I actually was. This was when I told y'all I was in grieving, and you know, when all this bad stuff happened to you, you think that something good is gonna happen. So I thought that I met a nice guy that was, you know, whatever. Anyway, turns out that wasn't what it was. He was a snake. But that's a whole nother story. Y'all better go back and watch the old story. Yeah, so I told him that nothing would happen and all of that, and he still thought that there was a chance that something would happen. And I'm looking like, you flew me out a week and a half. We hadn't been talking on the phone for months, several months, and really getting to know each other and just built up. This was supposed to be a fly in for dinner, fly back. That's what it was. And so, so it was literally fly in or whatever. We went to dinner, whatever, activities, whatever we did. And then it was back to the hotel and then out first thing in the morning. That's literally what it was. So I'm just like, how could you possibly think that I would do anything with you? Like, so I'm saying all this to say, beware, watch out. Always have your good intentions, set your intentions before you do things like that, so that you can stick to what it is that you really, really want and you don't feel swindled out of them panties. No, seriously, we got people over here on Netflix swindling people out of money, and it's also people swindling people out of panties every day because they think that, oh no, that's what you want, that's what I want, that's what we want. No, that's what you want, bruh. I haven't even, how I am, I have to talk to you some more. Like we gotta be really, really vibing some more for me to even have any type of sexual attraction to you. I don't see how people can meet someone in 1 week. Of course you can see someone, you can think that they're attractive, but that don't mean that you want to sleep with them or that you find them immediately sexually attractive. Like, you have to hear, like, what is their brain? What are you talking about? What is their mind about? Like what's on your mind? Like, what do you want in life? Who are you? You got a relationship with God? All those things are traits that can be deal breakers. It's either gonna be, I'm attracted to you off of what you just said, or I'm not. And I don't care how fine you are. Another thing I wanted to add is that somebody taking you out to dinner is not equivalent to you sleeping with them. Like I said, I got flued out and we went to this very nice restaurant and, you know, whatever, all the above, all this stuff or whatever. But that doesn't mean that you have to sleep with someone just because they did that for you. Someone treating you to a nice dinner, a nice time, activities and all of that is not equivalent to the possibilities of you getting a disease, getting pregnant, or just ended up being a hit and quit. Because a lot of times, or well, sometimes, that could be all that's on a guy's head. Like he may, on his mind, he may not really be that interested in you. He might just be wanting to sleep with you, basically. And it's sad that we gotta have this discussion, but one thing that I found is that it just seems like I've been talking to different guys or whatever about this topic, and it just seems like guys just think automatically that yeah, if I'm taking you out, then yeah, you know, we should be sleeping with each other, or we will be, or we need to be, or I'm not spending my money if I'm not sleeping with you. Like, that type of thing. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, that shows that is so ridiculous. You don't owe nobody nothing. This is your body. Do you understand? This is our temple. And this is, when you sleep around with a lot of people, what you're doing is you're creating a bunch of soul ties, basically, with them. So you're taking on their spirits and the spirits of who they messing with and who they messing with and who they messing with. That's what it is or whatever, basically. So I hate that this is the thought process. Obviously we all grown. If you feeling someone like that and that those the vibes you catching, then go ahead and do what you want to do. But I'm just saying, just the thought of, oh yeah, we should automatically do something because I took her on this nice trip or I treated her to this nice restaurant. That's ridiculous, and stop it. So for my younger ladies that watch my channel, just know that, keep that in the back of your head. Make sure you're dealing with people that are really for you, that are really, really into you for real. Especially if you're thinking about if we just gonna keep living like that and we just gonna be, you know, out here and we just gonna be out here, you know, sleeping with people. Please don't let it be for a biscuit meal. I mean, not just for a biscuit meal. You know, a biscuit meal, expensive meal, or whatever. It doesn't matter. Please do not do that for that, because that is nothing. That means nothing at all. It is not equivalent. So for a man to think that, oh, well, if I gotta spend my money, then she must be giving me some, like, what? But what if she really does like you? Somebody could really, really be feeling you, but do not want to sleep with you yet. Nothing's wrong with that. If anything, if I was a man, that's what I would want. I would want a woman, because at this point, as a man, I would be looking for something that is long and lasting. And so if I'm looking for something that, if marriage is the goal and I'm looking for something that's lasting, I want a woman that really wants to get to know me. Because if she don't care about getting to know you, what's your favorite color? What do you like? What makes you happy? What, you know, just all this stuff about you, your family. However, if she shows no interest there, I don't see how she's gonna be that into you. So, and vice versa. So I've never understood that. Like, guys just so quick, oh, I'm taking to get something to eat. Yeah, she's sleeping with me. Yeah, I understand men need to test drive. You know, women, we do too, or whatever. However, but that's not the most important thing. And just because someone don't sleep with you on the first date or the second date or maybe even the third date or however it goes, it doesn't mean that they're not attracted to you. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I know we didn't went from this topic to that topic to that topic because I wanted to cover it all. And I want you guys to leave your comments down below, because I will play up on and may have more of a focus on some of these topics in the next vlog. Is what I'm thinking, that I'll elaborate more on whichever one you want to talk about. So I thank y'all so much for coming back and chilling with your girl, and have a happy Valentine's Day. See y'all next time.